Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Love what you drive. Today we have another local Jersey guy. His name's Peter and this is his car. And he's gonna take it away and show us and tell us everything about it. Go ahead, Peter.
Okay, so this is my 2007 P-71 street appearance package.
That's okay.
And I've had this car since 2017. It was my first car. I learned to drive in it. And it was a NYPD car. And like I said, it was a SAP street appearance package, so never had any exterior lighting. It's kind of like a detective unit. And I don't know much about the car's history, like who owned it exactly or what precinct and NYC it was, but I'm assuming it was like someone higher up, like a captain or detective. Say usually drive the unmarked ones, but I've done a lot to it since I've had it.
What year is it, did you say? 2007. 2007. And how many miles on it?
151,000 now.
150,000. Okay, how many years you had this?
Since 2017, so how many years is that?
Since 2017, all right. So it's about, what, 6 years already?
Yep.
And you put on almost 50,000 miles. And how old are you, Peter?
21.
21.
And like I said, I learned to drive it. It's my first car. And
yeah, that's why it's so interesting, because we got a 21-year-old who had this car for 6 years and has the love and the passion for it.
And I have another one too.
Oh, and we have another one, so we're gonna get that one on the channel as well.
The better one, I guess.
The better of the bunch.
Yeah.
All right. Do you know the color code on this? Because it's a very beautiful.
KR is the code. It's North Sea blue.
Okay, it's a beautiful car. It never looked like a police car from when I saw it first.
Believe it or not, a lot of people think this is a Marauder. Like they're like, "Oh, nice Marauder."
Why? I wonder why.
Sometimes I go with it. Other times I don't. You know, I just say no, it's just a Crown Vic. But
yeah.
Actually, the funniest thing was I was at an all Ford meet. It was like mostly Mustang guys, just Mustangs there. And I had the hood popped. And a guy was on FaceTime with his friend. And he's like, dude, they even have a Marauder here. And he's showing him under the hood. And it's the wrong engine. And he didn't even realize.
Okay. All right. All right. Tell us about the exterior and everything you've done to it. Let's start with the front end.
Okay. So I have Marauder corner lights. I have Star HID headlights, which are projectors. They're pretty hard to find now. They stopped making them like 5 or 6 years ago. But I kind of like them because they're like a different style, I guess. They're more modern looking.
Right. It's a nice black housing on it too.
Yeah, I like the black housing.
What do you run for the bulbs?
All LED.
LED.
So I have, these are switchbacks for the turn signals.
Tell us what switchbacks are.
So when it's a running light, it's just white, and then when I hit the turn signal, it turns amber for the turn signal.
Okay.
So it's still legal, I guess, but
it has like a nice all white look in the front,
yeah,
right?
when the running lights are on.
Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Hey, oh, you said these headlights were discontinued now?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me where I got them or what type they are, but you can't get them now.
Okay, that's a bummer. Those are really nice looking, actually.
Yeah, they're my favorite.
Okay. What else do we got going on in the front end here?
I put the, well, I was going to say the stock grille, but it's actually not the stock grille because it had the chrome grille before because it was an SAP.
Right.
But, you know, the black grille matched the black headlights, and so black's kind of like the secondary color on the car.
A honeycomb grille, right? Yep.
I do eventually want to make that badgeless and get rid of the emblem in the middle.
Okay, cool.
I got the front lip, that's by Magic Drift is the brand, and it's for the S95 Mustangs. Sits a little lower. It has like 2 levels to it. I kind of like the look of it better.
Yeah, it does look nice from afar. Okay.
And I got the 2000 to 2004 Ford Focus fog lights, which fit in the spot in the original bumper. They look almost factory.
Yeah, they look very clean. When I pulled up, I'm like, man, that's a clean look. Okay, did you have to fabricate any brackets?
Yeah, it was kind of a pain to fabricate it, but...
You're not the first guy to say that.
Yeah.
I thought it would be like, you know, very simple, quick.
No, it was kind of a pain.
Okay, what about moldings? Are those stock moldings?
No, I put the moldings on, the black moldings.
I like that look.
Yeah.
Very simple, clean.
I think only the older Vics have the moldings. I think it's 2004 and up don't have it. It's earlier years that have it, I think.
Okay, what are we running for wheels and tires?
So Marauder wheels, obviously. I still have the Marauder center caps. I keep them very clean. I clean them like once a week. Tires are just all-weather Continentals. They were pretty expensive. They were like, I think, close to 200 a piece.
Well, 235, 50s,
But yeah,
18s.
same size all around.
Nice. How do they do in the snow and the rain?
Decent, but rain pretty good. Snow not too good. You know, this car fishtails a lot, but last winter I put the snow tires on it and it was running the stock wheels.
Okay. It's very clean under here. Is there, like, I don't see the rust.
There is, believe me. You look under there. There's some holes in the floorboard, and if you go to the other fender on the other side, I'll show you where there's some rust starting. But
okay, yeah, but I don't. Yeah, look at this. There's no rust here.
This side's pretty good.
This side's good. Okay.
Well, actually, over here, I'll show you. Right.
This is the good side, huh?
Yeah. Well, not right here. This
oh
is
yeah.
It's only gonna get a lot worse, and I got to get that fixed.
But that's not that much.
Yeah, but it's a lot worse than it looks behind there, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay, very clean. Okay, same wheel setup in the back.
Yep.
Very nice. They're very clean wheels.
Actually, I just noticed that. I don't know what this is, but something in the clear coat of the wheels, whatever it is, it's getting worse.
It's called oxidization, I think, where the clear just kind of starts chipping.
Okay.
But it's really easy to refinish and buff it out. I'll send you a link to Tara Tweed. She has a Marauder, and she.
Oh, I think I saw it. She refinished the wheels. Right?
Yeah, she refinished the wheels herself. She said she took every step precaution, but she did it. You have tint on here?
Yeah, I'm not sure what percent that is. I think around 20, maybe 15.
You did it, or it came
no, that is the NYPD tint.
Oh, really?
Whatever they had on there, yeah.
Okay, so you could kind of see through it. It's a very clean look. It's almost like mine.
My other car is 5% all around, and it's really dark. You cannot see even with your face pressed up against the glass.
I tried to get the sticker right there.
Yeah.
Okay. What do we got for the mirrors here?
So I have, I think Whelen mirror beams are called. And my initial plan with those was to wire up a turn signal in there, like put amber lights in there. I still haven't gotten the amber lights, but once I do, I want to hook it up to the turn signals.
Okay.
Also, I kind of got it to get people out of my way, like to kind of show it's still a cop car, but and it has worked. Sometimes people move out of the way for this car still, every now and then.
Yeah, the don't know it alls.
And I got visors on the mirrors. These are just like some cheap Chinese thing.
Yeah.
But I've had them on there for like 3 years now, and they held up pretty good. I'm surprised. They were like $5 for the pair. So
$5 well spent.
I'm like, it looks cool. I'll try it.
Okay, what do we got for the spoilers back here?
That is the Spoiler King rear windshield spoiler. That's my favorite one. It's the biggest one that they make for the Vics.
Is there smaller ones too?
I think there's a smaller one, yeah. I'm not sure what brand that one is, but...
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's a clean look. All right, what do we got for the rear?
The factory Marauder spoiler painted matte black.
Is it an actual Marauder spoiler, or is it like a knockoff brand?
It was, I think, like a newer one. Like, it didn't come off an actual Marauder. I bought it new.
Yeah.
And just had it painted.
Yeah, very cool look. What else did you do to the back here?
The Euro style rear taillights. They're not the tinted ones like what most people have. They're the red ones, which I think you can't find them now. A lot of people are looking for them or asking me where I got them, and I'm pretty sure they're sold out.
And how long you had those? Because they look really nice.
I've actually had them on there since 2020, a long time, and they've held up pretty good.
They look really good. The clear's not peeling.
No, not yet. What does suck about these though is they will hyper flash, and they come with resistors from the factory, but they suck. The resistors don't work. They're like cheap Chinese ones.
Okay.
And you gotta like wire up your own if you want to get rid of the hyper flash.
And of course LED lights and all that good stuff, right?
At night they look really cool.
Panther Interceptor, that's an after. Yep.
Because it looks like the police film. It's just like a subtle little change.
Yeah, from afar it will look
fast, but I mean it's not fast.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, most people don't notice it.
He said it's pretty slow.
I almost want to get one like that, or something like decal made right here. It says pretty slow underneath it. I've been trying to find one, or I could have one custom made, but
yeah, like fast. Not really. JK, pretty slow. Okay, and you got the Crown Vic badge.
Yeah, it's from like a '90s Crown Vic actually. That badge.
Yeah. What didn't in the later years they didn't put those.
I think they did, but they were smaller and they didn't look as good.
Yeah, like the 3D, like big metal ones. All right. So I see you painted the bumper, right?
That's actually wrapped.
Oh, that's a wrap.
And I want to redo that because it is slightly crooked, and I just did that. Like, it was one of the earlier things I did to the car when I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Same with the exhaust tips. They're like not put on right.
Uh-huh.
From a distance, they look good, but if you look closely, I cut into the bumper, then bondoed it and tried to repaint it, but it doesn't look very good. So I'm actually looking for a rear bumper in North Sea Blue.
Okay.
But I can't find one.
All right, let's take a look, as we always do, under the car. Okay. Okay, so I don't know what rust you talking about, man.
It's more up front. Back here is pretty good.
Yeah, it's really clean for a New York car.
Yeah,
in
for
Jersey.
New York City.
Yeah, New York City and Jersey. And these are what, like Marauder style tips?
Yeah, they're actually bigger. They're angle cut, so like, you know, they're cut at an angle. I like the look of that better, and they're a lot bigger. I think they're 3-inch.
Yeah.
The Marauders, I think, are like 2-inch maybe.
What are you running for exhaust?
So I have a rear cat delete and Flowmaster 40s.
Oh, nice. We're gonna have to hear the sound of that in a little bit here. All right, moving on. What else can you tell us about the exterior that you've done or planning to do?
Not much, to be honest. Really, the exterior is what I did like the past couple years, but now I want to focus more on performance for this car.
Okay.
Because it's still mostly stock performance-wise. I didn't really do anything major except for a Marty tune. That's really it.
Oh, you got the Marty tune? How do you like that?
It's pretty good. I do have some things I don't like about it. Like, it makes RPMs rev really high and the engine works harder.
Okay.
But the car is a lot faster and it's more fun to drive, but I don't think it's necessarily good for the car.
Okay.
In my opinion, from what I've heard from some people.
Yeah, it's like having a Red Bull all the time.
You gotta change your oil sooner and.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I see what you were talking about, the little fender.
Yeah. And then there's this, which really annoys me, and there's a bubble that just started right here.
Yeah.
So I gotta get this like completely redone or just a whole new fender and paint it.
Okay, anything for the suspensions?
Not yet. That's also next on the list. I have ADTR rear control arms that I got for only $60 for all of them, and they go for like $500. So
okay. Are they on, or are you gonna put them on?
I didn't put them on yet, but they're like the Haniest billet ones, I think.
Cool. What's future plans? Lowering it, lifting it, new wheels, anything in that department?
Probably I want to lower it, but no more than 1 inch. I don't want to go 2 inches because I already like bottom out sometimes with that lip and the radiator thing that's under the car.
Yeah.
But just slightly lower it, just to get rid of that gap, you know.
Yeah.
Look a little better, ride a little nicer. I need new shocks because they're still original and the ride quality's not the best. It's pretty rough.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, it looks very nice on the outside. Nice little mods with the taste. Let's go ahead and dive under the hood.
Yep.
Here, I'll take the mic. Go ahead and open the hood and we'll see what's under there. Okay, look at this. That's super
clean. Yeah, I put
clean.
the engine cover on and the radiator shroud with all the decals on it for this video.
Usually you run it off or what?
Yeah, I take the engine cover off usually. I just put it on for shows and stuff like that.
Wow, it's very clean in here.
Yep. I wiped it down a little, but I didn't do anything too crazy.
Okay, cool sticker. Never forget.
Yeah, there's a lot on there.
What is?
That's not true anymore. I got to take that off because my other one's my daily now.
Who makes these stickers?
I forgot where I got that. I think eBay or Amazon.
I like that. Is
Maybe
that what was
Etsy.
on your hat too?
Yeah, actually, it's the same one. I think, or it's similar.
Yeah, that's a cool.
I think that one's lowered.
Yeah, that one's like
the
slammed.
one on my hat isn't lowered.
Okay. YouTube certified mechanic, nice.
Yeah, that's where I learn everything. Watch some of your videos.
Yeah, and love what you drive. We got to get a sticker made. That's a good idea. Thank you, man. Thank you, Peter, for the idea. Okay.
This is coming up. I got to get a new one from Derek.
Yeah, hey Derek, shout out. Panther Magazine. All right, tell us what you've done. What you've done under here with parts, performance, anything new, old. Okay, so what do you have for the intake setup?
So one of the first things I did to the car was get rid of the stock intake filter, and I replaced it with the K&N one because supposedly that one's better, allows more airflow, and it's better quality.
What do you think? Does it sound a little better too?
I think I noticed a very, very slight difference when I put it in. I mean, that was back in 2020, so I don't remember that well, but...
Okay. Maybe you know. What is this thing on top of the box?
So everyone asked me that. That was not me. I bought the car with that on there. And I've seen other NYPD Crown Vics. They all have that. And I took it off. It's just cut right here. There's a little hole in there, and this is kind of like a mesh filter.
Right.
But I guess for better airflow, I don't think it does anything but pull hot air in. It does absolutely nothing. So I don't know why NYPD did that to their Vics, but
yeah,
really
there was another.
little...
What was his name? It's a taxi or police. I
Cars
forgot.
of Queens.
No.
Or one of those New York guys.
No, it was here local guy. I forgot his name.
He had that.
He had that. Yeah,
it was an NYPD car.
Yeah. It's a P-71 was a taxi, but
oh, you're talking about Henry.
Henry, yeah,
I've seen
Henry.
his car. Yep.
Yeah, Henry's had that, and that was the first time I saw it. I'm like, what is that? So,
yeah, I'm actually the one that told him his car was NYPD because I saw that, and I'm like, yeah, your car's from there if it has that.
Okay, so yeah, if somebody knows, we still haven't got no answers really what that's for. Okay, moving on. What else is under here that you've done or changed?
Nothing really upgraded performance-wise, just fixes. I replaced the water pump. I replaced the intake manifold, but it's the dormant one, which I want to get rid of. And actually, right after this, I'm going to pick up an OEM manifold, and I'm doing the job tomorrow or
Where did you find an OEM? You got to tell us the fishing hole, bro.
So it was a nightmare to find it. I was looking for like 3 months, and I could not find one. I would order it from like Ford Parts Giant, Tasca Parts, and they'd email me and be like, oh, it's out of stock, we don't have it. And I even checked, I work for a Ford dealership, Malou Ford.
Oh, really?
And I checked with the dealership, the guy at Parts, and he's like, no, it's on back order, I can't get it for you.
Huh.
So you cannot find it. And it's actually not even the right one for this car, it's for the S95 Mustang.
Okay.
So it's slightly different, but it'll work. You just gotta do like a few little modifications, but nothing major.
Okay, and you changed the coils?
Yeah, those are actually Motorcraft. Even though I don't know why they're blue, but I thought it looked cool, so I got the blue ones. But
they're Motorcraft?
They are Motorcraft, believe it or not.
Wow, never seen
I got to get
before.
the part number, but yeah, a lot of people have asked me what brand they are. They don't believe it's Motorcraft, 'cause why is it blue? But,
yeah. So did you have the old ones go out, or?
No, I just did a tune-up because they were all like different ages and different brands, and I'm like, they're all pretty old, so I'm like, let me just replace them before they go out. I did the plugs and the injectors too while I was doing that.
Okay, nice. So it runs healthy, huh?
Yep, pretty healthy.
Pretty good. Okay, any future mods for here?
I do want to add seat to underdrive pulleys.
Okay.
Maybe a cold air intake, but I've been told that the cold air intake on these cars isn't really worth it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, and I don't really know much about it, but
yeah, not too many unless some Chinese one, but ADTR makes one.
Yeah, the hot air intake.
The good old hot air intake.
I don't want to be doing that.
Yeah, but it's definitely very clean. You keep it very clean under here.
Yeah, before I came here, I actually started the coolant flush because, like I said, I'm replacing the intake manifold. So I'm like draining all the coolant, flushing the system out with distilled water, and replacing all the coolant. I'm also doing the valve cover gaskets because I don't know if you could see it, but I think I cleaned it up. But like right in there, sometimes that fills with oil. Down here, you can see it leaking on the manifold.
Yeah,
I don't know if the camera picks it up. But.
Yeah, we can see the spots over there. Okay, and the wiring. Oh, look at that, that's so cool. They're kind of snipped off.
Yeah, there was something there, some kind of relay that was for lights, I guess, but right here, yeah.
Okay, it's still clean. That's how you got it?
Yep.
Somebody cleaned it up very well, because some of the cars on here we see they
just leave all the spaghetti in there.
Yeah, all the wiring is kind of all dangling around. All right, cool. I like the blue silicone hoses. I got to get me some.
I actually have a set that I got from the junkyard that I don't need.
Okay, thank you. We'll edit this part out because maybe we'll
sorry about that.
no, maybe we'll talk later, but okay, clean. Oh, I gotta ask, Motorcraft parts or whatever's cheap?
It depends.
What about the oil filter?
Motorcraft.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
You can see it down there, the white.
Yeah, I saw it.
100% Motorcraft FL820S.
Yep,
or
I
asked.
asked.
If you have 09 and up, or some 09s to 2011, it's FL920, I think.
Yeah.
Smaller filter.
Yeah, I gotta ask because some people are like, whatever. Other people.
I have a 2011. It takes a different filter, but Motorcraft for the filter for sure.
Cool. You can go ahead, close this bad boy up.
Yep.
We're gonna go see the junk in the trunk, as we call it on the channel.
Yeah. I didn't organize the trunk, but I'll go over everything I keep in it, I guess.
So it might be literally junk in the trunk.
I did get a fob for this, but I don't have a trunk pop for it. But
really? And you work at Ford? Come on, Peter.
Well, I didn't actually have it done at Ford. I had a friend do it, but.
Okay, let's start up here.
So those I actually found at the junkyard. They're from like a 1999 Vic.
Okay.
But I think they still work. I gotta check. But they're like, I don't know what you call it, but like emergency flashers. So when a cop's pulled over on the side of the road and they want to be seen, they turn the lights on.
Wow, those are cool.
Activate them. I don't know if they're gonna work. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I hear the relay going. But
yeah. We hear something clicking.
Yeah, I gotta check the wiring, but they just basically just dart back and forth and flash.
Oh, that's cool.
I've never had to use them. I don't know.
Yeah, they're cool. Like I
got them
like
for like
that.
next to nothing from the junkyard. So I
nice
just
bracket and everything.
Yep.
Very cool look.
Kind of wish I did it on my other car now. That's more of like the police tribute car, and this is more of like the show car, I guess.
Yeah.
I did that before.
Yeah, I guess if you have time, we'll get your other, the black and white P-71.
Yep.
Okay, what's up with this sticker here?
That's when I put the winter tires on the stock wheels. I just never took it off. I gotta get rid of that.
Okay. All right.
I just stuck it on there.
What is all this right here?
That is the relay for the flashers. That's a key for locking gas cap. And I think that's it. And that's my crappy wiring job for this relay.
Yeah, looks pretty good.
And the grounds for, you know, the reverse lights. And
yeah. Okay. All right, tell us what you got in the trunk here.
I got a full-size Marauder spare. I got the cover for it too. See, it's mounted in there.
Okay, so it's the whole...
Yep. It's on the factory
Is
mounting
it
point.
polished or like...
It's polished.
It's polished, but it's not cleared?
Yeah, well, no, it is. It's polished and clear. It's just like the ones on the car.
Okay. Because I think Tara was saying that her
the factory Marauders came with like a brushed one.
Yeah, brushed. Yeah, it wasn't nice and shiny. All right. Just like any typical
tool
Panther.
set. My old steering wheel. I didn't show the interior yet, but
yeah, we'll get there.
Microfiber cloths. I always have those. Floor jack in case I get a flat tire and need to jack something up.
Tire kit.
Yep. Plug kit. Jumper cables.
Cool. Did this come with? Did this come with any of the? What do you call those? Shelving or the?
The trunk was empty.
The trunk was just empty.
Nothing. Nope.
Okay. No compartment. Those divider compartments.
No, unfortunately, I wish it did, but I have been trying to find a trunk organizer like the civilian version, not the police one that has like this material.
Yeah.
Like the lids on it.
Okay.
But I cannot find one for like a reasonable price. They're all overpriced if they're in nice shape.
Yeah, people want them.
Yep.
If you ain't got them, you want them. All right, cool. Any future plans? Any subwoofers? Any? Are you that guy?
I do want to put in better speakers.
Yeah.
Probably not a subwoofer. I'm not really into that.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but.
Yeah. Teach their own. Oh, and you got a little.
Yeah, don't look at that. It's a crappy job.
Okay, cool. Let's close the trunk and we'll move on to the interior.
Okay, I guess we'll start at the front.
Yeah, let's start at the front.
So the most recent thing I did was I added the button steering wheel out of an LX, and I got the cruise control programmed for it.
Okay.
So cruise control now works. That's pretty cool to use on the highway and stuff.
Okay, so it's from the LX, so it has the radio controls.
Yeah, it has all that. That's the next thing I want to get wired up, but that's more complicated to
So
do.
the cruise works, but the other ones don't, right? The other buttons?
Nothing else does.
Okay, let's take a look here.
I do want to get everything else working.
Okay, everything's black.
Yep.
Black.
The usual broken, if you have a P-71, you know about this.
Yeah. Yeah, I've met a lot of people with that same issue. Now you got the trunk button on the door?
That one has never worked.
And you have the one on the center console,
right? The center
right?
one works, yeah.
Okay, so you got two buttons, nice. And you said you wanted to do the...
Yeah, I want to add lights in there.
I gotta ask, did you do this? Did you fix that?
Yeah. Yes, because I didn't have a rivet gun.
Yes, yes.
Let me tell you, I spent like an hour and a half trying to finagle that screw in there. There's a nut behind it, and you cannot get the nut in there behind it.
Oh,
I
man.
literally put super glue on my finger and tried to... It was... that's what I had to do.
Last video...
It kept falling in the door. And
last video we did with Annis and his LX, I saw that because my car has both of the front...
Yeah, the solenoid fell down.
Oh, man.
Common issue.
Finally, there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Terrible rivets that fail.
Are you okay if I sit in it?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, tell us this little dongle here.
That is for the fog lights. What I do plan on doing is this is actually a Marauder headlight switch, which has the fog light option. So if you turn the lights on, you pull it out, that turns on the fog lights. That's how it works. But you gotta like add a pin or something. I forget how it works, but I want to incorporate the fog lights into that and get rid of this switch.
Oh, that's cool. So I'm thinking like for mine, I think the Ultimate had the fog lights, How? I'd probably just have to do the switch like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's from the Focus also?
No, that's just like an Amazon harness I bought.
Oh. You do all the wiring yourself?
Yeah.
Cool. I try to stay away from that.
I do too, actually. I'm not that good at it, but that was pretty simple.
Okay. So tell us more.
I redid the cluster in blue. I guess if I turn my lights on, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it.
Oh yeah, we see it.
Yep.
Wow, that's cool looking. It's probably really nice at night.
I did that myself. I know there's Panther clusters and a couple other people that do it. But
how long did that take you?
I'm pretty good at soldering, and that took me, I think, a day.
A day? Okay.
But I'm good at soldering, so it wasn't too bad.
Maybe I'll get at you to help me out with mine.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, what else do we got in here that's...
I changed the trunk pop button to one that lights up, that ring. I guess I can turn these on again. That ring lights up. The climate control is done in blue. I changed the lights in the stock radio to blue.
Wow. Man,
the whole
that's
dash is blue.
Sweet touch. That's cool. It's
even the airbag light over there is blue, but it doesn't work right now.
Oh yeah. I like that. It's super clean.
These are not blue yet. I want to change those. Also, there's lights in here that I want to change, but I don't know how to change those because they're really small LEDs.
Okay. And what do you do? Just pop out the light and solder a new like LED light?
Yeah, but it's like they're very small. You got to use tweezers, and it's
maybe I'll hit you up. Okay, what do we got for the center console? This came with the car?
Yeah, it did actually.
Okay.
Just like a generic aftermarket one.
Oh, so it's not...
I've been trying to find a new one because you'd see my arm, putting my arm there for the last 6 years is, you know, worn it down.
You got its toll. Okay. All right. And so what's the seats are what, gray? Because these are covers, right?
Yeah, they're just covers on it. It's a stock P-71 seats. I do want to get like Town Car LX seats put in here, or Marauder seats if I can find them. Ooh. It does work, just the button's a little touchy.
Yeah, it does work. And it's a LED in there?
It's LED, so it's very bright at night.
And that's
I also
LED?
added a light in the overhead light there.
Oh, in here?
You see there's two?
Yeah.
Originally, it only comes with one in the back. I added the second one. There's a video on YouTube, I think Butler's Auto Hobbies is the guy's name. And I think Chuck did a video on it too.
Chuck
Panther platform.
Panther, shout out. Everybody getting shout outs today.
Yeah, I followed their videos and I did that.
We'll put all their stuff in the description. Okay, let's go look at in the back where it's always clean.
There's much back here, but
yeah,
floor mat's a little dirty. I just have my sun visor thing back there that I put on the windshield when the sun's out.
Did you have LED
third
lights?
Brake light. Yeah, so one really cool thing I did, you can probably see it better from back here, is I changed the third brake light to match the Euro tail lights. So it's actually like a different style.
We can kind of see.
Yeah, you can only really see it at night.
Okay.
But it looks like these. It has like the bars in it, so it kind of matches.
We never talked about this thing.
Oh, that's just a magnet.
Oh.
Yeah.
It just hangs out here.
Just because the car, like I did so much to it, it doesn't look like a P-71 anymore, and I still want it like to have those subtle little things that show it was a cop car, you know. One other really cool thing, some people might know what this is. It's from the long wheelbase taxis. All Panther platform cars just had like a plug here.
Yeah, mine has that. No way.
I don't know if you know that existed. It's a very rare part. Only the long wheelbase New York City cabs had it. No other cars had it.
So where did you find it?
Junkyard.
Man.
That had a long wheelbase.
Peter, you're like a gold mine, bro. You know all the...
No one ever used them, but I thought it was really cool and I got them for cheap. So
I want some in my car. I have the little, just the blocker or just...
I saw someone on Facebook that was talking about 3D printing them.
Okay.
And selling them, and that'd be a really good business because a lot of people would buy those.
That's a nice touch, man. Man, you got cool little parts everywhere around this car.
Yep.
You spend a lot of time at the junkyard?
Oh yeah. It's my favorite place to go. The one they know me at, and they give me a discount, and you know, they have a lot of Panthers there. Don't
tell them where it's at.
Yeah.
It'll be our own secret.
Sometimes I don't reply to people when they ask.
Do you have a alarm system on here?
It came with an alarm that I doubt NYPD put it on. I'm assuming the guy who had it after NYPD put it on. I don't know what brand it is or how it even works really. But all I know is when you disconnect the battery on the car, the horn will go crazy and the lights flash.
Okay.
But there's a kill switch. Well, I probably shouldn't say that. Let me stop there.
It's not done.
I'm not going to get too much into that.
Okay. I think what future plans for the interior?
Like I said, I want to get town car seats or LX seats, you know, leather, more comfortable. Maybe power seats.
Okay.
Because I don't like the, you know, the manual controls. Because at Ford where I work, I drive all these new cars all day that have power, everything, and I'm getting used to like the luxury of that. So that's also why I got the fob.
Yeah.
It's just hard to put my key in the door every time I have to unlock it.
What's this?
That's just a gauge that shows the miles per hour in digital. That's really why I got it, just so I could see the speed out of like the corner of my eye.
Okay.
It also does a lot of other things like coolant temperature, a bunch of stuff. Oh, cool. But I haven't really messed with it too much. I just use it for that.
Okay, and you said you had Marty tune?
Yeah, it's not actually installed right now, but tuner is, I think, in the glove box.
Okay. And you said you wanted to upgrade speakers? Yeah,
door speakers and the rear speakers. And I actually did buy an aftermarket radio for this, and I wired it up. It was like $200.
Yeah.
And the sound didn't work. And I checked the wiring like 5 times. I cannot figure out why it didn't work.
So you put the stock one?
So I put the stock one back, and I just haven't bought one since.
And so you use this Bluetooth little device?
Yeah,
right?
that's what I use. Okay. And it also has an aux port on the radio.
And that's aux? You added it?
No, I bought it from a guy who added it.
Oh, wow.
But it's actually really simple to do because I opened up the radio to do the lights and I saw how he wired it. It's really simple.
Wow, I didn't know you can do that. That's cool. Yeah, you got definitely a very unique and very...
and I have the rules over there on the passenger airbag, the Blues Brothers thing.
Oh,
I'm a big fan of that movie. I grew up with it.
The Ford Crown Vic rules. Keep watch for cops. As you're driving a cop car?
Yep.
Oh, man. Okay. I think that's it for... Am I forgetting? Something from my own videos?
I don't think so. We did the exhaust, trunk.
No, we gotta do exhaust check.
Yeah, exhaust
and then if you have a few minutes to go for a ride.
Sure.
Okay?
Yep.
We checked the coast. Coast is clear. So we're gonna do a couple of revs.
I haven't seen them in a while, so we should be good.
So you go ahead and start it up. I'm gonna go behind the car. You can give it a few revs and then we'll go for a ride.
Okay.
Wow. That is very clean. Sounds
it actually
so good.
popped there. It's only done that once before, actually, so I'm glad I did it for the video.
It sounds so... I thought it was going to be so loud and obnoxious.
It's not that... Yeah, it's not that loud. My other one that just has a muffler delete is actually very loud.
Okay. Can I turn this down a little bit?
Yeah. Because it's gonna... Just my resistor's going, so it doesn't see how the speeds don't really change the fan.
Ah, okay.
So I got to fix that.
Okay, you could probably hook that up to the... seatbelt. Seatbelt. There you go. That way we can hear you. Man, I wanted to do some exhaust, but that sounds nice.
Yep.
Wow.
I'll crack the windows so maybe you can hear it a little bit. It doesn't really get loud unless I get on it. That's the thing. When I'm going slow, it's kind of like...
And what did you say they were? Flowmasters?
Flowmaster 40s.
40s.
Which I kind of regret. Also, I wish I got an X pipe, but... Hopefully
that sounds good. Also doing a ride along.
Yeah. Go back.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Maybe I'll look into that. Yeah, I'll talk about your uncle who has a welding machine and a lift.
Yeah, it's like only at certain RPMs it really sounds good, which I'm kind of not happy about, but I mean, it's pretty good. It's not super loud and obnoxious. It's kind of just right, so. Yeah.
What do you do with this car? Do you race it?
No, I mean, I kind of drive like, you know, a dick sometimes, but or aggressively, but
yeah.
I don't race it or anything. I mean, maybe in the future if I actually do like good performance mods to it and everything, then this is kind of like my show car, my Sunday car. Then
you go to the shows?
Yeah.
Cars and coffee and things like that?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. What else would you want to tell us about this car?
I guess a shout out to Union Panthers. Like, that's my club.
Union Panthers.
We only have Instagram right now. We need to get Facebook, and we also need to start having actual meets, because me and my buddy Tom run it, but we only had one meet this year.
Yeah, guys.
And
I'm also in that, but I haven't been able. You guys had the other meet that one time I couldn't come to.
But any New Jersey Panther vehicles, message us, or if you want to be added to the group chat, let us know.
Yeah, I'll put all the Instagram information inside the description. Union Panthers, and we gotta get a meet photo shoot and a video.
Hopefully before the year's over, we can get like a decent meet going.
Yeah. So you guys out there watching this, let's get the ball rolling. Okay, I think this will conclude our thing. Thank you for your time, Peter, and your awesome car. And like I said, if you have time, we'll get out, do your black and white P-71.
Yep, sure.
That'd be a cool little addition too. Other than that, thank you so much.
Yep, no problem.
And we'll put your Instagram, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll link all that stuff in the description, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Love what you drive. And this was Peter's 2007 P-71.